Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday, August 9th. We are expecting some severe weather in areas in the Midwest and some of the central U.S. We also are watching two tropical disturbances areas. Well, Tropical Storm Dexter, we no longer have it. We still are watching for the possibility of a hurricane or a tropical storm within the next couple of weeks. I'll break that down for you guys, what you can expect severe weather-wise and tropics-wise over the next couple of days. Let's get into that. So for tropics, you can see this wave coming off Africa right now. This is our tropical disturbance we are expected, just based off GFS, has shown this will be a hurricane, or at least a tropical storm, in the next couple of days. Same with Euro. Euro is also green. This will become at least a tropical depression over the next few days. It's possible this makes U.S. landfall, but it's too far out to tell. If it does make U.S. landfall, it will likely be the next 10 to 15 days, as this will take a while to get across the Atlantic. Let's look at the SPC outlook for today. Here's our SPC outlook for today. We have a slight risk that includes most of the Midwest and us in the large area in the slight risk. We also have a smaller slight risk that includes Colorado and some of western Kansas. We also have a large 2% chance risk that includes states such as Wisconsin, Iowa, Illinois, Missouri, and far eastern Nebraska. And we have a 2% chance risk that includes far western Kansas and eastern Colorado. We also have a 15% wind risk that includes about the same area as this large 2% tornado risk. And we have a 5% damaging wind risk that includes all the way down from Texas up into Wisconsin areas. We also have a 15% hashed hail risk. We are expecting 2+ inches of hail or larger in some areas in Colorado. That is our SPC outlook for today. Let's break down what the models are showing. Here's what our models are showing for today. This is the ARRR weather model. See, we are expecting some storms we do have a 5% tornado risk until around 9 a.m. still. That's still a risk for overnight storms, as you can see over here. These risks for overnight storms. This is around the afternoon hours. Reduce the sign of storms start to form in areas in Iowa. These storms do weaken and eventually go off by nighttime hours. Some more storms in areas in Missouri. Some strong line of storms in Missouri, looks like. You'll see our supercells, or this looks like damaging wind risk and hail risk in Colorado. Main risk being large hail and possible tornadoes. They do have a 2% tornado risk for today in Colorado and in areas in Wisconsin and Iowa, like I mentioned in our SPC outlook area in this video. So I think there is a possibility for some discrete cells with a large tornado chance being in these discrete cells. This is late tomorrow night, technically. Late this morning, early morning hours. We see this line of storms in areas such as Nebraska and Iowa. This looks like next few days are going to be nocturnal threats, mainly, or late night threats in a lot of areas, as it has been for the past about 2 days now. Let's look at our CAPE. Here's our CAPE numbers for today. You can see into the nighttime hours, we get some pretty strong CAPE over here near Colorado areas and in Iowa areas. Pretty strong, 3,000 plus CAPE in areas in Kansas and Colorado. Our max CAPE we are seeing for today, about 3,000, 4,000 CAPE, about. Our morning storms, our morning line of convection, we are seeing 4,000 plus CAPE, some 4,600 plus CAPEs. Definitely some high energy, as we do have a 5% tornado risk in this area for tornadoes and damaging wind and hail being a possibility over the night in the overnight hours until around 9 a.m. we expect these storms to kind of Cape goes down a lot. We see more Cape building up in areas in Colorado and Kansas. And in some of the Midwest, we're expecting more severe weather early tomorrow morning. Let's look at our bulk shear. Here's our bulk shear, guys. You see right now until around 9 a.m. which is definitely some high bulk shear numbers in these areas in the Midwest where we do have 5% tornado risk, like I said. At least until 9 a.m. See more pretty strong bulk shear numbers, about 40 plus in areas in Texas and Colorado and in the Midwest. Into early tomorrow morning, we are expecting our main threats to be nocturnal over the past 3 days. We have seen nocturnal threats. Let's look at our supercell composite. Our supercell composite for today. See, we have some decent numbers until around 9 a.m. like I said, where we have the 5% tornado risk area and pretty high, still a slight risk. See them definitely high supercell composite numbers. Looking into early tomorrow morning, we are seeing some pretty high 20, 30 plus supercell composite numbers. Definitely expect in Colorado, you can see these where we have that hail risk. It's mostly a supercell risk. And line of storms. But the main risk for today is diminutive wind and hail. Mostly early morning threat and nocturnal threats. Let's look at our jet stream. Here's our jet stream for today. We have a pretty strong jet stream in areas in Iowa and the Midwest. And we have a decent jet stream in areas in Colorado early tomorrow morning. We are expecting our nocturnal threat for possible large hail. I'm not expecting a whole bunch of crazy severe weather today, but I am going to show you guys what we're expecting on the tropics. That's definitely something to be weather aware about today still. As a future tornado, definitely still a possibility. Wind and hail be the main threat. Let's go look at tropical tributes and look at the ensembles also. Here's our ensembles, sorry guys. Here's our ensembles, guys. This is GEFS ensembles. You can see this is on the 12th. You see multiple models going along with this line. As we go past the up right where I am right now, this is a little bit about a week out. Not as accurate now. But we do think, as we do have a tropical storm, we think at least right here, we have a lot of models assembling in the next 7 to 10 days. I think it's possible for a tropical storm or hurricane. We just don't know exactly where it will go, if it will even make U.S. impact currently. We do have some models that think it will. Now we have Euro and GFS agreeing on it, but it's still about a week or two out, this thinks, as this storm will take a while to head across the Atlantic. Let me show you guys what GFS is shown. The latest GFS one, guys, like I said, take it with a grain of salt. This is not, we don't really know this will be heading yet, but we do know this most likely will develop over the next couple of days. As you can see, you have GFS developing this either tropical storm or hurricane within the next 5 days. GFS still showing this hitting directly in North Carolina areas. Like I said, take this with a grain of salt. That's over a week out, but as you can see here, this is only a couple days out. You can see on the 13th, in about 4 days, you can see this GFS just had it as a tropical storm or tropical depression, maybe even a hurricane at this point. Around the 14th, so in 5 days, showing it's going to be about halfway across the Atlantic. As a decently strong hurricane looks like. Like I said, take it with a grain of salt. Nothing has actually developed yet. We have to wait until everything develops. This is the 15th. This looks like a hurricane at this point on GFS. Like I said, this is still about a week out. And nothing has actually formed yet, but we are seeing that wave like I showed at the beginning of the video. Coming out of Africa. The tropics are definitely heating up. It is about almost the main season, hurricane season. definitely something to watch still. At least Tropics, we don't know where this will go, if it even will completely develop, but we think this may develop over the next few days. We just don't know where it's going to go yet. That is all for this video, guys. Make sure you guys like and subscribe with notifications so you guys never miss a forecast video or a live.